Okay, welcome to the stream. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm going to do two things, or well, three things I want to do immediately from the get-go. I want to send a new offer for a client I got on Fiverr, and I'm gonna deliver a Fiverr client today. And I forgot the next thing I wanted to do. I was gonna do some things for Dollar Vibe Club, but I might wait on that for just for another day. But for now, I'm definitely gonna first do the client and then send a proposal, but I'll first send the proposal to like the new client. But I first need to see a language. Or well, what language? I just need to like, I will speak a different language for a bit. I'll be speaking in Dutch to make the offer because it's like a Dutch client. But then I'll be speaking English again. Let me set up the chat for a moment. Also, we hit 320 subscribers. So anybody new in the chat or that is like watching this on rebroadcast, definitely do like and subscribe. It helps a lot on YouTube. Now, what I was gonna do first, the music. Also, I know Dollar Vibe Club was down yesterday, but that was because or well, down for like 30 minutes. Because we swapped over from Replit to, what do I say, from Vercel, Supabase, and everything to Replit. Now it's everything is hosted on Replit now. Now let me see. But I'll switch camera. But no, we swapped everything over, so that is all good now. Now let me quickly do the offer. So what I always do for like client offers on Fiverr, when you get a client and you just need to like answer them and everything, if I can open my chat, come on. So what you do is just copy paste everything for a moment. Also, I saw they updated Claude, not by so that much, but it's like a bit different now in like design and look. But what I always do for Fiverr clients, you just copy paste your whole conversation in here for the AI to analyze. Double check this conversation because I will need to send a new offer to a client, just a full offer for the website. Yo, PR, welcome to the stream. I'm now quickly sending a new offer to a new client on Fiverr, and I'm gonna submit another one that I got on Fiverr. And then we also have the one of the 7K client, 7.5. I will update the Fiverr revenue later on. But I do also want to make the AI, coach. Just not really coach. I can do it in my Google Agenda, but I want to like make a nice visual web app that it's just like to show every day we streamed, every day we did a video, every day like we did something interesting, and then for the end of the year have like a memorial to like go through the days and see that we had a good year and everything. Just to like make it more interesting than a Google Calendar. And I can link the Google Calendar to my web app. It's easy to do. Or well, I did it for clients before. So I should be able to do it for my own. Okay, he's fixing that. I'll take a look at here and then I'll deliver this one too. This is just wireframe because I first always do wireframe for these projects. I hate the AI, like still hasn't learned that he is not allowed to use. Don't use this icon, it's in the CMS landing page. Hero on the left, do a different icon. I don't want to see that icon anywhere on the side anymore. Like, it gives it too much of a vibe-coded feel. I know clients will not even know that it is like the standard vibe code icon, but it like irritates me when I see it for some reason. Maybe because I saw it too many times on like AI slop websites. But we'll quickly do this. But this is all wireframe, so nothing works. And then I'll deliver that one in a few, and then now it's just a Fiverr day. I'm waiting for this to be done, and then I'll send another offer on Fiverr. This one is for a simple Dutch landing page. It's just a one-page website, so it's 1,000 USD or 1,250. I mostly do for landing pages. It doesn't matter if it's custom code or well, custom code. Vibe code, just custom code it, or WordPress and all that other stuff, Webflow. I charge it the same price. Because now in this day and age, you can like connect MCPs, like agents, to Webflow. If I can say, is it Webflow? This Webflow, well, it's an agentic. Webflow, WordPress, you can literally connect AI into it. So if you ever have like a client, it doesn't matter if it's like on Fiverr or like off Fiverr, and they say, I want my website really made in WordPress, I don't want it in anything else, you can connect an AI into it. Also, I see they added AI website. WordPress stepping up their game, I see, like making AI website builders. I think they did this like recently too. This is the first time I see this. They do look a bit shitty on like the examples. You can make absolute fire websites in WordPress because it's the exact same as vibe coding, just a bit different. You just need to make sure it's in like the language of Flotsam or Elementor. So the clients have like a built-in CMS. It's very nice. Yeah, CMS. I will check this out later. I didn't even know it was like built-in. How much do I need to pay? Like, how much is WordPress charging for vibe coding? Come on, how much? They ain't telling me, Okay, chat, if anybody has a suggestion what WordPress needs to build, let me know. Interesting. Cool. I think my AI is tweaking. It's been like 5 minutes. I don't know what he's analyzing. Because the text wasn't that long, bro. Like, but we'll see. But if anybody has a website ID for WordPress, let me know. And we'll make something nice. Have I tried 5.6? Yes. The two agents I use most, or I don't actually know if I've tried 5.6. The agents I use most are Codex and Claude. I just have both of them for fun. You actually only need one in my opinion, but I use Codex for design and Claude for backend. But yeah, I think, tried it, but not in depth. I don't think it's released for me yet because I'm not on the 5x anymore. Or I will be on it next month. Next month I'll upgrade my plan to 5x. Because then I think I get access to 5.6. So what I'll probably do, I'll have 5x on Claude and 5x on ChatGPT. Just for the fun of it, that I don't like. Claude is good, but just that switch. How are the username in Claude Pro for ChatGPT Plus? Around the same. I would say Codex gives more leeway because they have like the strange. Wait, Codex reset usage. Like there is like a strange reset button. Once a while in Codex you get this pop-up, and that Claude doesn't have, and this I like. Because for example, you really need to get a client project finished, you can use one of these pop-ups in Codex, and that's really nice. And Claude should also add something like that. But I have never had any usage problems on the 20x plan on Claude. On the 5x plan I will have some trouble once a while, but okay. Okay, and I'll deliver that one in a few. Now, is this one done? Unlock the all in one page met all the info erop. Uitsmeren over een nieuwe. Weer Roberto, top, dan zit dat ook eenvoudig op papier. Ik bouw een losstaande. Voeg toe. I will just say in English. Sometimes my Claude breaks and then I cannot type in this. Like when this happens to you, all you need to do is like talk, test, and then it's like fixed. What is he saying? Domain and hosting. Also, just write this in Dutch. I'm just talking with you in English. Domain and hosting. Say we can do that as last. And the logo and everything I can use of his old site, but later on he can deliver me extra videos and everything if he wants things changed. The text and like the current page he normally sends, so we'll be able to view and like check it out ourselves. I do not like the 435 as the price. 800 is the lowest we go, and normally my one-page website are 1,250 or 1,000, like you know. Because I ain't doing a one-page for like 435. You can do it if you're a new starter on Fiverr, but like I have my own personal clients, I have my Fiverr. If it's not worth it, like you can do it maybe for the free order, but don't like make your services so low to go down to 400 bucks to make a website. Always try and stay. If you're a new seller, like 600 and everything is okay, but I would say once you're like established, like 5 orders or 10 orders, never make a website below 1,000. Like, never. I would, in my opinion, that's just like to also set the bar. But it depends. But if you don't have any work, you just do it. And if the client really wants it for that price, you do it. But you always need to negotiate. Like, I recently had another client, like, he was like hesitant about the price, but you explain them why the price is like that. Like you always set it up in milestones, and if needed, you explain it even more if they have questions, and then they're like, oh, okay. And then they pay you 10K to build it. You need to explain it. Like if you just send them a $10,000 price tag, they're like, huh, what, no? But if you split it up and send them an offer, then they understand. Then they realize, okay. That's just how you do it. That's how you like get the 10K clients. Always in milestones. Don't be sending them like a full just 10K without adding anything of value or like any instructions or something in it. Normally I always make a demo because this is a WordPress website, it's harder to do. But maybe I will. But for WordPress I mostly don't do it. So I will share the stream a bit here. I'll just share it like in Discord. Here. No, but what I say, like, always split up your offers. Always, like, try and split up the offer so it doesn't, like, don't send them 10K price tags. Always split it up. I'm now just waiting until this is done so I can send up and anchor it, not your 300 days. Just give it an hour so you can come. This is a bit cheap, like, but it's a one-pager, like, chat, so we'll... This is in Dutch for y'all that don't understand, like, I always just change the text a bit. And it's okay, like, 1,000 bucks for a one-page website is okay. And then, like, Fiverr takes their 21%, then I have, like, 800 bucks. And for a one-pager, it's fast, like, I can... Honestly, in vibe coding, you can get it done in 45 minutes. I think maximum of work, because then you also need to like make the text, explain a bit, like connect the domain. So I would say 1 hour and a half work, a bit less, but it's a good price. 1,000, and I give him the most fire website he has ever seen for his company or like in his niche. And then we'll see. Let me read this. I'm doing this off screen because this is in like a language you all don't understand, or most. It's just like in Dutch. Investeren. Inclusief alle hierboven custom design, geschreven tekst, SEO, GEO, dus geen template, maar een pagina ervoor opgemaakt is om te converten bij een opleiding. Heb je een pagina weer terug, laat je weten. Als het goed fit, dan maak ik gewoon een gaan en start. Hoe snel? Ik haal je overbel, ik doe mijn hier op het einde. Ik was sturen. En oké. Je laat iets aan, geen probleem, dat kan altijd. Let me see what I wrote here. And wait, I need to speak in Dutch for a whisper flow. En ik geef ook altijd mijn support als er problemen zijn of je wilt kleine changes aanbrengen, kun je mij altijd sturen. Quick in Dutch writing it. Let me see hoe we het aanpakken. Up. Because this old site, I don't know if it's like copyright, but this old site is really bad. Like, it's like a site, I would say, is from 2012. So we're making him like the most fire website he has ever seen. Okay, but now we send the text, but always just split up, be very clear. Like, you don't even need to write the texts anymore. It's like, like with AI, you don't need that. Remove all the dashes in the text, all the AI dashes. I'm just doing this because I forgot to like remove them before and I don't want to do it manually. But like, you don't even need to make the offers yourself. You like make AI, you just copy paste the entire conversation you had with the client and you say, I want to sell them around this price, and then you can talk with AI what is like the standard market price and everything, and you debate and see. Just like see like what is the market price, and AI can search that up for you. Most SaaS, if you're doing SaaS projects, it's mostly like in the 10 or around the 10K, 7K and a half, so around that price. Because you're not, if you are vibe coding a SaaS for 500 bucks, then I'm sorry, but you're getting ripped off, in my opinion. But well, I do get it if you're maybe a new starting seller and everything, or just new to the whole vibe coding thing, but then I would still argue try and do it on the client's credits, like then do it on Replit, get the client to pay for the credits so you can like learn on the client's credits and you're like building a project A to Z. And also there's something wrong with my AI because he's like, it's too long, but maybe it's because I have it like on max. Like I'll put on extra. And I didn't even notice this was not on fully. Let me see. Do a full rundown of the file if we like have all the features that we need, and also of like the example site he sent built into the wireframe that we have all screens, and if we like need to build anything extra. But I think we have everything. I'm now just double checking, and then I'll deliver the wireframe. I do like the design. We'll change some stuff, but I do like the design because he specifically gave me these screens. He said I wanted like this, exactly this, and he sent me like a screenshot, like a bit drawn, like this. And sometimes you can also like say to the client, hey, this ain't gonna work just because it's not nice. But for me, like he's in this business and I like this design, and he just like drew it and said, I want this. And he also sent this old payment device or whatever he was using, his old tool, for me to double check. Yo, Johnny, what's up? I'm now going to deliver a client in a few, and I just sent an offer. I'm now going to send an offer to a new client. It's a cheap it's it's $1,000, but it's for a one-page website. It's a Dutch client from the Netherlands, and we'll see if he accepts. It's a nice business. And then I have like some new Fiverr client to do, because I do want to grow the Fiverr. Did you use Claude Code design for building this UI? Yeah, fully Claude Code immersed. Normally I also use Codex and a few others, but this UI, if you mean this one, is fully Claude, and also Baked OS, if you mean this, is also Claude, because that was before I was like using Codex. Let me read. Where is that? Okay, all good. I just do it off instinct, but John, you can also look at agency websites. You ask Claude to like scrape the internet and you compare prices. And or you can just ask people. In my opinion, a one-page website is around it. I always sell, if I do one-page websites, it's never below 1,000 USD. I've never like made, yeah, I've just never sold a website below 1,000 USD, or not anymore at least. In like high school, I used to do that, but that wasn't on Fiverr. That was like on the side. But still, I think if you like can show the client, and if you can send them a demo, if you can send them like a vibe coded demo, then you can say, I want $1,000 to make it A to Z one-page landing page. Thank you, Immerse. I'll just call you Immerse. Thank you. This is just wireframe, nothing works here. Like, I just made all the wireframe, nothing works. Or well, standard calculations maybe, but what I do is wireframe, then backend, and then maybe backend milestone 2. Like, that's how I mostly do my clients. Then they can like see it step by step. For this client, like milestone number 3 is all the teams in like different companies and the calculations. But the first backend milestone is like, I think 5K or something. Yeah, for 4.5K in USD. And then I just do everything in the backend. And then later on milestone 3, I do all the grants and that it all works. Or rather, that all the connections work and all the extra stuff. Okay, but I like the design. And then later on, I do add some extra pages for the backend, but then he has like the general design feel. Then he can say and give his comments. I'm waiting for this to be done. Okay, but we also send the client and hopefully he'll accept, and then we have a new client for $1,000 on Fiverr. But now everybody that hasn't also immerse, because I think you're new to the stream. Personally, immerse, I'm not an expert in backends. I just talk with Claude a bit and let him recommend what stack is the best. Also, immerse, if you haven't already, a bit of self-pro or well, a bit of promo, join the Dollar Vibe Club. We have a full course explaining how to get local clients and how to get Fiverr clients. It's fully free. We're not selling a course. I'm not a guru trying to sell you 5K courses or whatever. Just go to Dollar Vibe Club, make an account, and then you'll be approved in like, or I'll approve you in like 5 minutes, just because I'm now. Let me see how many people signed up. Okay. Okay, good numbers for today. The goal in like a few months, but I do think it's doable if we start doing more streams and content, is get this to 1K. But the next milestone 500, and then we'll see. Okay. Now we just need to work. Yeah, here, continue. I'll do some extra things. Also, I will make the AI coach in a viewer coach. I just want to make some nice design for like to lock in this year, if I can find it. I'm thinking of going into this style of design. I'll just want to make it visually appealing also for the stream that I can show, okay, did we do the shorts today? Did we land a new client this week? I can do this in my Google Agenda, I know, or in like Notion or whatever, but I want it like to be nice and visual and then maybe later on sell it or like implement it into the $5 Club for everybody to use as like a way to lock in that you have like basic steps like update your Fiverr, do your clients, do a cold call or something. I do not recommend you do cold calling just because it's like there's better ways to get clients than being on the phone like the Wolf of Wall Street. You can do it. I've also done that for the fun of it, but it's better if you just send emails or make an Upwork or Fiverr account instead of picking up the phone like the Wolf of Wall Street and calling random businesses. Let me see. Okay, I'll give him, he'll now make me the full prompt and then we'll get started. Please generate me the full prompt together with the HTML file. Make a full version with also some extra features like fully A to Z built. Also do note this is also for the stream, so I will need like a feature that I can turn on stream mode so it doesn't show all my income and like subscriptions and everything. That's like in a separate thing, but the finances we do later. And do note the agent that will be working on this, he will be working in a repo where already like something is set up that we could like do finance, agenda, and everything. He will be working from there and like seeing what he can reuse. So give me the full prompt in HTML and we'll get started. Okay. He's still doing some stuff. Do note, do not build anything of the back end. This is just for you to add the extra wireframe pages. Do not change the full design. I just wanted you to do a full rundown and check if we missed any pages. Then he'll add those and then we're all good. The user wants a full one. What do I need to answer him? What is this? Let me let you. Later on, DVC members and everyone else will be able to use it, but for now, it's just for me. And maybe Tommy. But for now, it's just for me. And I will be showing it on stream. Like, I will just be showing it on stream as like a nice visual too. Yeah, stream mode, masking architecture, a standard, just a database, just a simple database. It doesn't need to be like highly, like whatever, just simple. And the hook for the finance module should be in it in like the old repo. But if there's any other features you think we should need, then you let me know and you can add them. You can just fine tune, ask me, and I'll approve it. It's speaking in Dutch. Okay, I forgot to change it, but you can understand, the AI can understand English, Dutch anyway. We'll wait until all the agents are done and then we're all good. I do want to finish, like, I just want to do the AI coach a bit and then see from there. Just that we have like a nice tool. You will, okay, it will be a super base project by the looks of it. I was hoping I could do like Postgres. You just go, Amherst, you just go to $vibeclub.com and make an account. But if you're not approved, I'll approve you. Okay, you're not in the queue. You just make an account on Vibe Club and then you have access. Just $vibeclub.com. Also, I'll put the street or the Discord in a few, the link. Normally it should also be in the description, just that's in the stream. But just go to $vibeclub.com, make an account, I'll approve you. And then you can go to the classrooms and you can download the PDFs and then just give them to your AI. But I would also just take a quick look at the PDFs, don't just download them. They're not that long, so it's not that boring to like read. Just go and read this for a moment and then give it to your AI. Ook wel read, just have a quick look. Nice. I remember this one. Yeah, and this you can also do. You just go through it, read it, and then you'll have like the full ID. But on stream, I also talk about clients and how you get them and everything. I'm there, but I didn't see a sign up. It's possible that the site crashed because of like Replit yesterday. Ah, okay, I see. One moment, I see you did something wrong with it. My bad, let me fix that. But I'll pay the tokens, even though I don't have tokens yet on this account, I'll just pay with my own. Please put the register tab back. I just wanted you to remove the continue with Google button, but you removed the full register tab. I didn't even know it was deleted, but then it did like yesterday for some reason. Let me see what else you do. And I'll fix the Google authentication later on for everybody, but currently, because it's I'm gonna wait and then we'll do it again. It used to work, but if you made your account on Google with Google sign in, you just need to send an email to like reset your password and then it will work. Also, thank you, Omers, for even letting me know because I didn't even realize the Vibe Club thing was removed. Okay, it will be up and running in a few, and then you can sign in, and I'll just approve, yeah. Then you just send me and I'll approve. Let me see. Oh, he's working. Oh, yeah, I already downloaded that, but all good. But we'll do the design really quick for the like coach, and we have like a nice thing to build upon. We'll do it on Fable 5, even though my usage is almost empty, I think. On Ultra Codes. Replit is nice though, but expensive. But it has everything, because if you look at this, it has literally everything you need. Users, everything, bro. Like, The database we did on Supabase though, but it has everything, monitoring, growth, everything. Also, whoever, like, I saw like some crazy ass device because I was like checking this. Let me see. Like, what is Vivaldi? Like, I think it was a different browser, but still. Let me, who, oh wait, Norwegian freeware. Like, I didn't even know anybody was using this. It's a Mac software. Crazy. But nah. I was just curious what who was like using which browser. But now, Replit is a nice tool. It's expensive, but it has everything built in. It's less work. And with Replit, you can fix anything from A to Z. And with like other agents, some things you will need to do manually, like Supabase and everything. With Replit, if you fully work in Replit and there's a problem in Supabase, you don't need to give like tokens and access keys and everything. You just say fix and he does. Because he's like full access to everything. But expensive, but it's worth the price, especially if you do client projects and you just like work on the client's account. This one's working, this one is still in the agents, I assume. Allow once. This is just doing the final check, and then once this is done, we deliver the project, and then we'll do this a bit more, and just get the coach ready. Just that we have like a nice discipline track and everything, also for stream. Okay, Replit should be published in like a minute or two. It's like just promoting and then it's done. Wait, let me check. Also, I'm like checking the music audio. Okay. Oh, I'll put it a bit louder. Now we just need to wait until this one is fully done, and then the other one, and then we're all good. I'm mainly curious about this one, like how it will do design and everything. But it has a lot of the current design, normally. Or well, from an old project. Already make like a document. Okay, we're ready with milestone 1. Can you send me the full text I can send them? Or give me a prompt I can send to the agent and then he can give me all the slash links. Like that all the extra pages and views are mentioned and that he can just click and view. He will know what I mean. Okay, Replit is published, so normally you can go to the Vibe Lab and log in or like register. Okay, nice. I'll probably just stream until this all is done, quick hourly stream. But soon, big things coming up, the 22nd the 22nd we'll do the competition built on. Tommy also mentioned it on his stream before. Now we just wait until it's done. A few things here. I'll update the text here also in a bit because the message is decent, but I always like change a bit in it. He's verifying everything. I'm curious how the first design here will look. I hope it will like, I do like the neon brutalist aesthetic, or what, neo brutalism or whatever it's called. Yeah, this. I actually don't know why it's called that, but who knows, who knows. Should upgrade my Vercel. Don't even know why it's related, yeah. Because we're not hosting on Vercel anymore, so that shouldn't take the usage. Now I think of it, I want to do the WordPress editor AI thing. But here, like, it's the perfect time to like make the real estate plugins and sell them. I'll just call you Asira. I am currently building the Dollar Vibe Club and doing a few client projects and a personal one. But what the Dollar Vibe Club is, we teach people how to make money online and just turn vibe coding into business. No, we're not selling a course. dollarvibeclub.com, and also do join the Discord in the description. But currently I'm selling or doing client project. And the 33k, if you're wondering, on the channel, that's all from Fiverr in the last few months since I turned 18. It's not from this month alone. I think this month I made 10k or something, a bit above. But that's just from Fiverr, because I also have some personal projects. Also, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to check the real estate plugins, because I saw there were a lot of them, and you can make money, like you can make bank of like this stuff. Like the real estate plugins on WordPress, because it pops up as like the second thing, and I do want to sell my own real estate plugin soon, and just you can charge 250 for those a month, or like 150. It's crazy. Also, how much is the AI WordPress builder? Feels cheap, but well, I have an MCP that I can wire up. Thought the first version was free, but let me even see some extra prizes. Also, Asira, let me know, or Asira Meer, let me know what you're currently building, if you're building something cool. Yeah, look at all these, no hate, but all these shitty plugins. Like, and I already have one made. I just need to like make sure that I can like put it on here. This is nice. This I also want to like include into it. How much is this? Because it's like the new AI feature with like the panorama.
Hello. In this video, I'll report.
It's like some, okay, never mind. It's something different. But if you can just like get a few people to buy this at like 50 a month or so, that's just free income. Pay monthly, $9. Interesting. Anyway, we'll wait until these two are done, and then we'll get started. Or then we'll finish up. Layout, agent route list. This I'll do after too. Let me already like fine tune the message before I send it. Like, then the message is made already, and then it's like less work for after. Hero, that. And when the second milestone starts, we can always like continue. Wait. And even when the second milestone already is started, or at the third milestone, or even at the end, you want some design changes, that's always possible. But this is just to like get the general design feel in order. Mosquito. Okay. Now we just wait a bit. For all the ones new in the chat, do say hi. Let me know what you're currently building. For all the ones wondering what I am doing, I am building the $5 Club mainly. That's why I'm like streaming, just to like promote it a bit more. What we do is we teach people how to turn vibe coding in a business and make money online. Because personally, no hate to the 9-to-5s, and I know some people are okay with it, but I was making more money in high school than my teachers. And that was before I was even on Fiverr. Like, and if I was going to school right now and I would like study to be a finance, I don't know what is the English word. Let me double check before I see bookkeeper. Accountant. I think it's, yeah. Like normally I would have been an accountant, so I would have need to study 6 years or 5 years to be an accountant. Study, and then for that amount I would be making less money than I'm currently now. So if I completed that 6-year study, I would have been making less money than I was doing in high school or just on the side. Because it's eventually as bookkeeper you do get like 5 figures if you have your own agency and everything, but then I'm like 35. That's not how I want to live. Like, I want to have money now when I'm young and do stuff and retire early. That I don't need to retire when I'm in my 50s, that I can retire when I'm in like my 25, like 22, or else. It's doable. In this day and age, it's like we are literally in the gold rush. Like, we're in the Californian gold rush, in the industrial revolution. It's even bigger than that because they're so, wait, I'll talk full screen while I do this. Like, we are literally in the industrial revolution, in the Californian gold rush. And that's how crazy this stuff is. That you can go from broke to fucking millionaire in like a few months. And you have people that have done it. Like, you have those people also, I forgot the agency name, I should know them, but you can have 500 people, pay 20 bucks, 10K. You give 15% to Apple, you do some of your taxes. That's every single month, and that's more than people make every month, you need to think. Because the average salary after taxes is not a lot. In Belgium, it's like 2-3K. If you have a good job after taxes, it's 2-3K. So if you're literally making 10K a month with an app, you're in. Like, it's truly the day and age to like get financial freedom. It's more crazy than the Californian gold rush, the industrial revolution. You can go from broke to millionaire. I would even say broke to billionaire. If you want to do it, it's now the time. Like, in no other era and no other decade has there been such a wealth opportunity to get money especially with AI. You don't need anything to start. You don't need thousands or millions of dollars to generate income. You just pay 20 bucks. You don't even need to pay 20 bucks. Soon I'm going to launch a PDF. No, it's not paid. Like installing courses. This stuff, this explains A to Z how to start for free. I have also used all these tools. You can literally, because I know a lot of people in the stream and everything also say, yeah, but, or in general, yeah, but I cannot pay for the 20 bucks subscription. Here, it's fully free. This is I will upload this soon. But this, you can start for free. Just get your first client in with this stack. Or you can even do it on a free Claude subscription. I would argue you can also make money, but just get your first client in, get like 500 bucks, 200 bucks, then buy the 5x on Codex or Claude, and then you can make even more projects. Because I know a lot of people want to make their own projects, but you cannot make your own projects on the free Claude plan. You cannot make like a 10K app or like you cannot make a $1 million ID with like a free Claude plan. You at least need 20 bucks. So this will explain A to Z how to just get and use the free tools. But no, to get money in this day and age, it's truly the time. What is this? One moment, because I cannot click on the... No, it's just truly the Californian gold rush in this day and age. Because my goal at the end of the year, or well, goal in general, but I'll switch back to other cam. My goal in general for like these years is just retire. I want to make retire. I'm probably, even when I make millions and millions and millions of dollars, because I know I will, I'm 100% sure I will still be working. Because I do not think, like, if there's so much wealth opportunity, I will just keep going until... But it will be here for like another 30 years or so. But just that I can keep going. I don't want to like stop when I'm like at 5 million, then I want to go and go. Just for the fun of it, like, I'm not gonna retire even if I have loads of money at like 22 or something. I'll just keep going. But no, truly, everybody in the chat, it's truly the time to make money, man. Never in the era or decade before has there been this opportunity. You could like say, well, the stock market, I won't say, then you need money like during the financial crisis, but it's truly the way to earn time to earn money, the time to earn millions, to like retire, like to retire your family, like get millions of dollars, like buy that nice car. And maybe I will keep working, even if I make millions, I will just keep working for the love of the game, because I like doing it and like making money and just doing all this stuff, making companies. But still, like if you want to retire, it's truly the time to start. Even if you're doing a 9-to-5 or anything, or going to school. I was also in high school and I was also making money. So you don't have an excuse to not make money. In my opinion, you do not have an excuse to not make money in this day and age. You can do it in so many ways. You can either do what I do and also teach a lot, is vibe coding. That's, I can think, currently one of the best things to do to make money quickly. Because all those people, like dropshipping, no hate against it, but you do need ads. You do need to start with ads first. And like, if you do not have the 500 bucks to immediately spare on a gamble, then I wouldn't do it. And with vibe coding, it's either 20 bucks subscription, or you can even wing it on the Claude plan for free. Or you can use the free Google tools. I'll like put a PDF soon. Here, like I'll put the secret PDF in there soon. It's just as all the free tools of Gemini, and they're strangely enough very good, or like Google or whatever it's called. They strangely enough have very good tools. He's building some of the extra pages, that's good. This one, we'll see what he makes. Like, I'm very curious how the tracker or whatever it will look like, how it will look like. No, truly, the day and age to make money. And I'm going to go even harder on YouTube. I'm going to go all in on YouTube and on content, because that's also a way to like make a lot of money. And I have not seen anybody in the space like me and Tommy, that are doing it for the love of the game and not trying to fake or LARP our way there. Because we're doing it legit and we can show, yeah, we make money with this. We ain't selling a course to make money off y'all. Because you have so many gurus, sadly, they just saying bullshit and making bullshit PDFs that Claude wrote for them. I'm not saying the PDFs are bullshit, but I'm saying I could make that PDF with Claude in like 5 minutes. Like, in my opinion, most gurus are a scam. All information is online. And I do get the thing of like gurus that they are useful and everything, but in most cases, it's people either what is the thing called here? Like, if this thing here, if I can find it, if this business exists, that says enough for me. It's literally for people LARPing, like renting a nice car to sell you a bullshit course that's pre-made. Like, this tells me enough. I'm not saying I'm not hating on it, but you can get these things for free. Like, I can get these PDFs they're selling, or like what the Googles are selling right now here. Like, I could do just how much is the duplicate course? Let me see, how much can I, course editor, look. But no, what I'm saying, don't buy courses, just learn online on your own. But no hate, because everybody... LMK, welcome to the stream. I didn't even see your message, or well, it's because it's like not a live chat, or I just didn't notice. Now just waiting until this is done, then I'll deliver that client, that's 1.5. Hopefully the other client accepts that we got today, and hopefully the other one accepts too, then we have like another K. USD though, and then like 5 takes or 21, but I'm okay with it. Then we have like 810, it's decent. Cool, like this AI has been working for the last 20 minutes. Like I expect something fire now, like. Also, for all those new in the chat, do let me know what you're currently building. And also, I gave a little preach before like 5 minutes, just on like that it's the time to make money. Maybe I'll make a clip out of it. But I'll just like film and just like start yapping and like then do that as clips. But truly, I will say it again, it's truly the time to be alive and make money. Never before in history this opportunity has like been there for everybody. It doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter who you are, as long as you have Wi-Fi. Oh well, on the phone it's harder to do, you need a laptop in my opinion. I would say they are making more phone vibe code tools, especially Claude, but you need a computer, Jack. You only need a computer to just make $1 million in 1 year. And once you made $1 million, it just gets easier. Once you made your first million, it just gets easier. It's the same as like you made your first 10-figure month, it just gets easier. It gets easier. I don't know how to explain it. Like, then you just immediately get more client offers of like 10K on Fiverr, off Fiverr. Now I'm trying to upstart or upkick my Upwork. The only thing that is a bit fumbling is like, oh well, the health app I just haven't done a lot. But I have never done fitness content, so I either like film with meta glasses more pull-ups, or just put my phone like how some people do it against the wall and just start random deadlifting. Just make some videos. And just because I want free protein powder too. Like, I know a few of my friends are like on TikTok and Insta, they have like 50K and they get free protein and pre-workout. And it's just nice to like have a free, like have a code on like this protein websites. So I'll try and do that this year to like become a fitness influencer too, just for Vital, the health app, and just to show there's like 3 things that are really important in life, and that's wealth, health, and mental or mind. That's the 3 things that truly matter in life, and then yeah, family and relations, but that's I put in the classification mind. Like, that's all you need. Like, wealth, just money, just a way that you can move. Like, without money, you cannot do anything. Without money, no food, no rent, no power, no Wi-Fi, and you cannot do anything. And like, without health, because that's what a lot of old people, like they say, you sell poor people the way to make money fast, or else what gurus do. But it's like, old people, you don't have anything. If you have millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, but you cannot walk, you have like a bad heart, or you're in bad shape, you're fat, like, or like not healthy, that's not the way to live. If you're like are in good health and you have loads of money, then you have more fun and you can like do more things. And with fat, I mean like 200 kilos or like 180 kilos that you really are like cannot move. But like, it's just that, like, health, wealth, and mind. More you don't need. Just that you have a good mindset, be kind, be nice, like, spend time with your family. Rip Connor Murphy? Who's that? How did he die? What is this? Already claims to the that to claims to left influencer to insane before. What is this? What is Ayakuja? Now I'm like interested. What Claude works, we'll check this. If I can copy the message. Cool. I cannot literally do left click for some reason. More who died in Thailand after drowning in lake according to local home. And Thailand! Oh. What's this? Cool. I just need the drug, or what is this? Ayakuja. Ah, okay. Yeah, that I wouldn't take personally. But nah, I get him. This is the first time I've heard of him even. But nah, GG. And also strange that Andrew Tate commented on it. Yeah, but like they say, I don't know if Connor Murphy was rich, but if he like, I feel like dying every second, like, that's what I mean. Like, you can be in good shape and have money, but I do think he had money because he had like 375. You can have money and be in good health, but still, if your mindset ain't there, it's just, yeah, then you're screwed. You need all three of them to truly have like, an amazing and good life. Without those, you need all, like, be kind, have money, be in good health. A mindset is more than just be kind, but you all know what I mean. And I'll probably be preaching more and more, so. Cool, like, the AI's been working 50 minutes on this, like, I'll better expect the most fire website. His mantle was not there. Yeah, I saw it on like the post. This is the first time I've even heard of that guy, but from what I saw on the post, like, if he was suicidal, like, it's truly need all three. Like, you can have money and be in good health, but if one of the three ain't there, then you're kind of screwed. And you can work on it. Like, once you have a few of them in order, you can try and fix on the other ones. Like, once you have money, you can start working more on your health and everything. And once you can get one of them right, you can start working on the others more easily. Because if your mindset is there, the money will come more easy. If you don't have that, if you have the money, you can work on the health more easy, and so on. Cool. The AI has been working for who knows how long, like, you've burned over the 1 million tokens here. I think we're in like the multi-million tokens currently. But I expect the most fire. No, well, this design is nice, it's just making the final pages. But I'm more curious about this one, what he's exactly doing. What is this? Let me see if there's something interesting in the Vercel templates. An Eve chat for Slack agents, Eve personal chats. Interesting. Thinking of like what else to do, but this I'll probably do for the competition because this was kind of not this one. Because this is what we wanted to do for the competition a while ago, if I can find it. These two clients are from Fiverr. All those are from Fiverr. No, but I wanted to do this, but this will do like on stream or on the competition 20 seconds. And I'm fairly certain I can like, because I've made something like this before with these like strange duct tape. And it would be fun if we could like make a school, because I know a client, or well, he did have something different. It was for like scuba or something. Yeah, no, it was for scuba, yeah. But to like make something similar, but for like high schoolers, because currently, in my opinion, school is boring. Like the books are too boring. When I was in high school, okay, well, that sounds like I'm like very old, but like a few years ago, and I was like just a while last year even, but like that I really was like in the books, and like the later years were all like on a laptop working. But then like the 4th and 3rd grades, like always in the books was boring. If you can like teach the kids and like on the screen something like this, that's just much more fun and they will learn more. Because we had a very big screen, like how the teacher teaches in my school. So we had like this huge board and a projector, and the projector was just like the teacher screen showing the digital book, and then we would like need to write everything down in our books, but then there was just like this huge digital book on the screen. So it would be much more fun if for schools the teacher could like teach in something like this, show the students, and then could even like still the students could work in the book or something and like write notes, but then it's more interactive than seeing a boring digital book on the screen. In my opinion, but and you can also then make a lot of money off this too. And it's just nice. Like you have so many business opportunities, but this is definitely something I want to do. But this was on like the list of the Vibe Club, or like on the competitions, one of the IDs. We will see, we will see. Now I remember like languages, but there's already so many people vibe coding language apps. Maybe I should also make my own, but I'm no language expert yet. I do want to learn a few more languages, but the only languages I can speak comfortably are English and Dutch. And my French and German is like 50-50. Like they will understand me and they can order a hamburger and like ask where the local or where the toilet is and everything, or like ask where's the bus stop. But for the rest, like complex things is harder in German and French. And those are just from school, so. But I think the only languages I truly still want to learn are like, but I already said that before, I think, on a different stream, is just Chinese, Mandarin, vereenvoudigd, like the new version of Mandarin, the one that's gonna be the main Mandarin language. Polish more maybe, if I like decide to live there, like study it more. Russian, just have all the main languages, Chinese, Russian, English. And for the rest, you don't need anything. I would even say you just need English and Mandarin. And even now in China, most people speak English. Or well, all the companies and all the hotels, everything, most of them speak English. Unless if you're like going to the rural areas. And then for the fun, yeah, I would just say Polish to like learn the Polish language more. Oh, it's like now taking too long. Like it's been 20 minutes or so. We haven't seen anything. But maybe for the fun of it, will make a language app just to like learn myself a few more. But in my opinion, or in my view, you just need English. Most people can speak English, and that's the main language. just the main world English, like the main language of the world English and of the internet. Cool, like the AI needs to finish. I want to see the project. Well, this one is already good, that I know. He's just doing some final audit. What is this? I don't know. I've learned a bit of it, but from what I see, it's just because it's a different language group from English. It's the same if you go from English to French or like French to Dutch, because it's like, well, yeah, it's a Balkan language. It's the same as like the Germanic, Dutch, German, Swedish, the French or the Latin languages, Italian, French. Just because it's a different language group, it's a bit different than where you're. It depends what you like grew up with. Or it's the same if you like. It's easier for somebody that already speaks Japanese to learn Chinese. It's much harder for someone that speaks Dutch to learn Chinese, and like other way around. Picture screens we had to be on. Okay. Okay. I think it's ready, and I'll just send it. Okay. And then I'll deliver that like later off stream. Now we just need AI number the other one to be ready. Oh, there's a fucking mosquito. But I think I like smacked it, or it's like, I think it's gone now. Let's see. Okay, it's almost done, I think. But we truly are burning loads of tokens, but like on the 20x, you don't even feel it. Like, if you were on the 5x right now, it would have been gone. If you were on the 5x, it would have been empty. Or almost. Okay, it's merging, that's good. This is the latest deployment. I just need to see it's like the latest update and I can make my screenshots. I'll do that on the other screen because I like need to go full screen to like make the nice photos. I actually kind of forgot. I will find the screenshot thing because I don't remember where they at. Okay, all good. One more screenshot and then it's all good. Fuck, that I didn't know if like is bad screenshot in the bunch. Make sure that those icons are bigger, thank you, or just the full text blocks and everything are bigger, thank you. Let me see which screenshots it were. Okay, go load. Okay, all good. 28k of codes. Okay, like I have big hopes, but we'll see. We'll see. This one will finish that. I think I will end stream like 15 minutes. Like I'm gonna deliver the order of the client, and then we worked on that too. But I already did it off stream, most of it. And then we'll see if the client is happy. I do think there's gonna be a few revisions because few revisions. But I do think he knows like most of it is still it's wireframe, so it doesn't work. It's just fake info. Well, this line will work later on. And do note some things like the graphs will be like updated with real numbers, and you will be able to hover over it and see like the full overview for all the days and where it comes from and everything and what the win rate is and all that. But for now it's all wireframe. Okay, well he's fixing that and he'll push and merge. This one is doing his thing. Also, I'll approve for anybody that joins the Dollar Vibe Club because I know a few did here. Okay, I hope you didn't do it on like fake email because I saw like the suva.com, but I assume that's just work email. But even then, like I don't want like need to ban bots in the Dollar Vibe Club again. Or well, again, it was like a long time ago. And this was one guy. But now we have security. Can share how client comes and how you apply them for the recent one? Ah, yeah, sure. I do say the new client didn't accept. But I contacted him. It was like a briefing. But I'll show you. If I can go full screen without censoring. One moment. For this client, because I didn't send a demo because it was WordPress, but I will see if he accepts. And the other client is just the one that Stank is a client from before. But I just sent like, okay, I can help with that. Like you just ask him some questions, talk a bit with him. But then he does start talking to me in a different language, so maybe it's not a good example because he starts talking in Dutch with me. But what he just says is, yeah, I want a one-page website and I want like, and then he sends me the link of his old website and he says, I need this page made into a one-page website for that service. And then he just says, yeah, can you build with Elementor or Astra, or are you not used to that? And I say, yeah, I can build an Elementor and I can also use the other ones. And then just ask, do you need a full website or one page? And then he says, one page, smear it out over the new website. So maybe this one's not a good example. But this one hasn't accepted yet, and the others are just repeating clients that liked my work before and were like, I need another website, you build me, or give me a quote. And the others is just all I can say. Once you have a client, especially if it's corporate, they will come back. If they are happy with you and you did the extra mile and everything, corporate clients will come back constantly or like every month or so. If they like, if it's their business or they want tools, then they will go to you and say, hey, we need an internal tool built. Can you build it? You say yes. And then corporate always comes back. Corporate is a really good like client that does repeated things. For this client, I didn't show them a demo because it was WordPress. Because it was WordPress, I didn't send them a demo, and because it's also one page. But even for most one-page websites, I send like a short, rough demo. You just say, make a sketch to AI, and then he'll like make a strange sketch, and you'll send it to him. And then you'll just say, I will fine tune and everything, but then he has like the general design ID. But then it's different from a demo, because then you really send them like a sketch with AI. Yeah, no, Johnny, that's literally the tactic. You, like the rich man, I don't remember his name, but he said, first get the money in, and then worry how to build it. Like, if you have enough, like, this is what the rich guy actually said. He said, like, just say yes, get the client in, and worst case, you pay somebody for, like, 70% of the money you earned to build it for you. Like, you will find a way. Just get the money in and either do it yourself or pay somebody even. But in this day and age, we have Claude, we have the GOAT Claude, so you can build it yourself and you don't need to lose the 80%. I don't know what millionaire said that, or billionaire, but it's a good quote. It's a good quote, or like a good idea. I don't know who said it though. Wait, normally I should find it. What did they even, how do you explain this? Quote of rich guy. Just always say yes to the client if you cannot find anybody to do the work, or if you cannot do the work, find somebody to do the work for you. I'm just gonna see if I can find the name. Probably not. I just want to see who said this. Ah, 50 Cent said it? Ah, okay. I didn't even know. Okay, it doesn't say that 50 Cent said it, but I'll trust you. I'll trust you on this, Johnny. But he probably said, I know he also said stuff like that, but who knows. Cool. It's been 80 minutes. Oh, do I say 80? It's been like, well, it could have been 80 minutes. It has been like 50, 1 hour, I think even 70 minutes. The AI is still working. It's been like, we're cooked, but I'll continue work. Nah, I'm trolling. Ah, okay. Well, we don't know who the quote is from, but shout out to the guy who ever said that, W quote. If I ain't the coke man or the dope man, I'm almost for sure, man. Peak. Then I'll now make the final screenshot in a few, once it's like committed. But I'll probably do that off stream. I just want to see that this is done so I can view and show you all. Okay, but he's almost done because he's doing with play guides, like seeding data. Let me already like make the document, and I don't need to like struggle with it after. I don't know if it's in the only rapper I expect, not gonna lie. Nah, I get that though. I'm not really into that whole rapper beef and everything. I don't follow it and everything, but I do know a lot of people have respect for 50 Cent and everything. But I'm not that really into that scene. I do listen to the music. Yeah, true. And that's also, I think, that's like one of the guys, 50 Cent, or one of the rappers I also know that he did a lot of good. Or like did a lot also. It wasn't just promoting gang violence or like pulling up to someone and all that. I'm just waiting for it now, LMK. I'm currently just waiting until the agent finishes, and I'm also writing a proposal on the left, or writing. I'm now currently just waiting for the AI to finish. I'm going to deliver this client project, this wireframe. This one is for 1,500. Just deliver it, and then we'll wait until he approves, and then I'll build the backend. But currently I'm not doing that much. I'm just waiting for the AI to finish. It has been so long, man. It's been like, don't know how long. But normally I have this is why I normally have multiple agents open. Like, I'll try and have multiple ones open soon. But I feel like we didn't make use of like 20x fully this month, but it's all good. You prefer Claude over Codex? I would say Claude is better in backend. If you need to like build the design, I could say you couldn't use Codex, but for backend, Claude is way better, in my opinion. But they are both good. You can, like, in my opinion, because if you've all these people like saying, use this repo, use this skill. If you just prompt correctly, you can build anything in Claude or Codex. You don't need like a secret agent or like some strange Russian vibe code bots. Yeah, just dual wield both if you can afford. Currently, next month or like once my subscription ends, I'll take 5x on Claude and 5x on Codex. I know the subscription will run out probably, but then it's already like better. Motherfucker didn't 60 minutes for this. He did the design wrong, like crazy. The left and the top UI and HUD and header, they also need to be in the new brutalism style, please. Crazy. Go. But I'll end the stream in a few, I just want to see it. Like 80 minutes and you didn't even finish it. I'll probably... Oh, well, I don't need to upgrade. It was just because it was on the vibe clip. Why is my portfolio using so much? Or who is on my portfolio? What is happening there? Like whoever is on my portfolio site for whatever reason. Or maybe it's just organic viewers because of the blocks, but who knows, who knows. Something is like taking up usage and everything on the portfolio, but it's not that big of a deal. But maybe he wasn't done yet, but we'll see when he is like fully up and running. You should probably wake up the parts, then ask them to do one whole big chunk you hated and you hate it. It's a waste of all. What do you mean for the AI? Well, I just do this on autopilot because I didn't really care about this project. It was on the side. I mainly wanted to do this one, but it's done. But yeah. But no, in my opinion, one big prompt is good for if you start. You just like have one good one-shot prompt to get everything set up for like the database, everything, just have a good start. Because this project is for my own, Just that I have like a nice agenda / tracker that I can also like show on stream. And oh, and if you mean like the portfolio, why it has so much usage, I don't know. I have no clue. Or somebody's like doing some strange stuff on the side, but who knows. But it's my portfolio anyway, so I don't really care that much about it. Currently, because I don't use it. Cool. Come on, it needs to finish. Let me check something. I have a nice video of Tommy doing some at the arcade in Bangkok. Let me see. Peek. Nah, I should also next year I'll also go to Bangkok again. But my visa was well, my tourist visa is gone because I like went there 3 months. So next year. Or I think it's reset. It's probably reset sooner. I used up my tourist visa in Thailand. When does it reset? Here, a new question. Normally they change that. Or for people like me, because we like misuse it because of like the internet users. But I'll just wait another like 30 days just because I don't want to like do it. Just go for holiday visa. No, I was there, but I used up the points, or I was there already. Like, tourist holiday visa, but I already did my 3 months there this year. That's the thing. But I think it resets. It says it resets once you leave and re-enter, but they had like some strict policy because the internet people, like all the people making internet and Wi-Fi money, were misusing it. They were like hopping the border of Vietnam and going back over it to reset the tourist / holiday visa. And they held a lot of people back. And I didn't want that to happen to me because I didn't want to like be held back. Because if they see, Wi-Fi money kids, send them back. I didn't want to like pay for a full flight there just for them to say, go back. I think 1 year, 3 months, they don't let you do anymore. Yeah, I think it resets 1 year or like need to be 3 months out of my own country. Normally it's like a year, 6 months, and then you can do or go in again as a tourist. Or it's 1 year, 1 year. Just because people were like misusing it, like hopping the border of Vietnam on the bus and then going back into Thailand, and then the visa was reset. And that was happening in like the tens of thousands, like in the tens of thousands this was happening. Or I would even say 100K a year of people, like online workers, random people. Yeah, they were offering, that I don't know about. I do know there's a lot of complaints in Thailand of tourists. I know the biggest complaints in Thailand for tourists are Russians, Indians, because Russians are drunk and fight a lot. This is not even an insult, no insult to the Russian culture. Like, I had a lot of Russian homies in Thailand, but if you go to Patong, they're the people that are the most drunk and most likely to fight in Thailand. There's like a mosquito, bro. Yeah, that's a normal meta, but they have the ability to not let you in again. Yeah, true. But like, Thailand is good. Like, Thailand, it doesn't matter the tourists, it's just Thailand. If you go to the wrong areas, don't go to Patong or like, don't go to the ladyboy places or whatever, like, stay away from the nightlife in Thailand. Just go to the fighting streets, have a nice smoothie, do some Thai boxing, go to the beach, go scuba, but don't go to Patong, like, or whatever the place is called in Thailand. Don't go to the nightlife. Unless that's really something you want to do, then just go there, but go with a group of friends, don't be wasted. Also, for all the ones new in the stream, do say hi, let me know what you're currently building and so on. Nah, we ain't going to the ping pong show in Thailand. Not my thing. But nah, Thailand I should visit again. End of the year I'll go there again. And I'm thinking what other countries. Japan is also nice to visit, China. Vietnam, once it's like more touristy, once they like go there. Because they're now like making it like Thailand in the golden age of tourism. They're trying to do the same. So maybe Vietnam later on, but definitely China, Japan, and Thailand. Singapore is also nice. And European countries is like easier for me to visit. Just it's also cheaper, like 20 bucks, and I can go, or I can go like in Greece or Romania for 20 bucks. I'm in random Romania. Vietnam is way better, not gonna lie. I've never been there, so I don't really know. I know a few tourists, or like met some guy in Vietnam. Long story, like I met him on the street. He needed some Wi-Fi. Tommy was there. He was outside the weed shop. It was like a whole story, but I'm like talking with this guy and you say, yeah, I'm from Vietnam and my SIM card doesn't work here in Thailand. So I just know it. Apparently it's better. And he was like saying, yeah, no, Vietnam is better than Thailand and blah, blah. Or something he said, like better food or something, cheaper also. But Thailand was already very cheap when I was there. Like it's affordable. Like if you make the Wi-Fi money, you're set. Like you can literally bolt. You can have a private driver or like a Uber for €1.50 bring you to the gym and then €1.50 back. So €3 from and back. And then, like a nice car also. Because I took like the Bolt a lot in Thailand. Just because I didn't. I was like, I didn't want to go on a motorcycle yet, and especially not because the way a lot of people drive there. It's a bit of a lunatics. Everybody like the way. The first time I was like in a car. It was like years before, like in Thailand. I'll look at how everybody drives. It's like it's crazy. Like if you come from European driving or American driving and you go drive in Thailand. In Phuket, it's okay, but in Bangkok, you don't. Like, in Bangkok, you call a Bolt to drive you. Like, you ain't gonna drive there with a car or a motorcycle if you don't know what you're doing. In my opinion. So I just prefer my €1.50 Bolt that just comes pick me up outside the hotel. Yeah, that's GG. And that's why I just prefer the Bolt. I think I have seen, or well, in my experience in Thailand, I saw one accident, or well, where my driver was strangely a part of. Like, I wasn't in the car yet, so I'm like waiting on the street. The driver tries and pull in and almost like hits a motorcycle. And they're like, we're screaming at each other in Thai, like, hello. But then it was okay after. Then they like stepped out of the car and like the lady that was my Uber driver or like Bolt driver literally paid the biker to go away after she almost ran them over. Because there were like 4 people were on that bike. I think like students or something, 4 of them on a bike. That's the one accident I was kinda a part of. Yeah, that also I think, but it's better if you always aren't the driver. If you're just like the guy that ordered the Bolt, then you're also not liable for anything. Oh, 40 minutes, come on, bro. Like, but we'll end stream in a few. I just need this thing done. But already like started up. Let me see, and I'll make a screenshot really quick. Hi, I just delivered milestone 1. You can take a look at everything. I set up a few of the roles already in login, and then once in the second milestones, I'll add the login pages. And do note, all of it is wireframe, and a few extra things will be added later on, so everything will work smoothly, and that you'll be able to edit and like work, and that everything will work. Okay, that was a bit of a mistake in talking, but. And if there's any small design change, like colors or anything, you let me know, and then we can change that. Oh, wait. No, I haven't used 5.6 GPT yet, not for coding. And if there's any design change, it doesn't matter how small, do let me know, and then we can fix that, or then we can do that. Okay, nice. And hopefully the other client says yes, and then we'll see. Oh, I don't know what the AI is literally building, but I think we're gonna call it a day and wait, and then I'll show you all tomorrow. No, but a lot of people ask me about like GPT 5.6, but I haven't used it yet. But let me arena like, because I don't shout out to the guy that gave me this. I don't remember who it was. I should have known, but slides. What is this? It's all the old models. Peak, peak. Replit is the #1 in the arena. I didn't even know. Shout out to Replit. Shout out to Replit. Truly, here you can see the best tool, best builder. Base 44 is nice, but like I have ads constantly of base 44, but not peak, bro. Peak. What's the leaderboard currently at? What's like the elo? But we'll see, we'll see when it like gets updated. But full stack 4.7 is still better, strangely enough. But maybe it's because of token price or something. Why is the elo higher than 4.7? You can't trust it 100%. This, well, I know, but it's just for the fun that I can like see basic. What do you mean? That I can just see the community votes. Or what do you think Arena, the Arena leaderboard for AI, Arena design is like paid? Or that like the companies pay him to rate them up high? Or what do you mean? But well, I know like I'm just looking at the leaderboard because I know it's like community voted, and then I can like see the general public's opinion. But I do think Opus 4.8 is better than 4.7. Most of them leak how they rank it, and they just build AI around this ranking wall just to beat. Crazy. But I find it strange that Opus 4.7 is higher than or higher than 4.8. But who knows? I'm still gonna just keep using 4.8 just because it's like the newer version. Okay, verification, that's good. Come on. Because I do want to really see this design. I don't think it's gonna be done today. But then I'll end the stream here and then we'll continue tomorrow. Sadly enough, the AI took way too long. But I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be live every single day, and we'll try and like keep the hours a bit longer soon. Just that we'll stream a bit more. But I'll be live every single day for the coming 8 months, building, trying to promote the Replit more. Never try, always do, like they say. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed.